of that and expect anybody to do it, you'll be ditching yourself, and these chances never come. Therefore, I offered the former chairman, who was lamenting very much, and also you, who is pushing that we cannot be, nobody will do it for us other than ourselves. I said, I've got some knowledge of which I have also lived, despite the upheavals in this country. I am still around, and I'm your chairman of the East African Council of Ministers. So you must be able to identify those areas which can give you, even to tickle government, to see that it moves. Because I'll just give you a simple example. That when the people decided to fight for the Africa's freedom, the conference was convened in 1947 in Manchester, and only 2 people from the African continent participated in it. They came up with a philosophy that the struggle for the suffering people in Africa and in the diaspora must be by 2 methods. Those who were taken out and they are enslaved for centuries, we have made our contribution here. We are not going back to Africa. We must stay here and fight for our human rights. And theirs has been long, until they got Obama to be the president of their society. At least that is on our side. We had only 2 people, Nkrumah and Kenyatta. And they said, for you go back, agitate for the colonialists to go back. In 10 years, Nkrumah was able to achieve it. Kenyatta came and mobilized, and he was imprisoned. So please, it is not all that simple. But when chance comes, and now as we talk, we are completely free from Cape to Cairo. It is only your minds which are still imprisoned. But now with this chance, Africa coming to you, that here everything is left for you. If you fail it will be your own failure, and you are many than Nkrumah and Jomo Kenyatta. So we have this a way, and I will offer myself for more input if need be. So I thought I could announce my interest in this, because it has been my lifelong occupation, my lifelong ambition, and now it has come. So I think you are not groping in the dark. Yeah.
Right, Honorable Dr. Alec Ginger. Ladies and gentlemen, to wrap up my panel, I'd like you all to please give them a round of applause as they stand. I'm not asking them to sit. I know they'll need a bit of a mic. I'm going to ask us to all please stand for a short activity. We're going to be kind of stretching ourselves, and this is a short activity I would like us to. Let's all rise, please. We are shortly taking a quick break. So as we stand there, Manu, you can join us in this. Please stand also. We're going to do a short activity. Just make sure there's somebody to your left and right. You all know our short activity. Make sure there's somebody to your left and right. To your left. Yeah, you cover up to your left. Once you cover up to your left, you put your middle finger right below the palm of the person. Okay, I have to. On your right hand is like this. Everyone's right hand. Your right hand is like this. Now, in the middle, your left hand is below the palm of the person on your side. So let me just do it with the members of the podium. All right, so you see how it is like here? In 3, 2, 1, you're meant to grab the index finger while you pull down this other index finger, okay? So you grab this index finger as you pull down the index finger. Okay, 1. No, you went to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let me see how many. Well, that's a teaser of what to expect tonight. We're just preparing. You can all have your seats. Thank you so much to our panelists who were there earlier. Thank you. We have Dr. Man to maintain. That's a teaser of what to expect tonight. I think we'll be having a great evening celebrating 20 years of the East African Business Council. Ladies and gentlemen, as the moderator for session 3, my work here is done. At just about 15 minutes past 4. We hope to be just done in the next few minutes so that you can all go and prepare and freshen up. This session now is going to culminate into, this discussion and maybe taking it a notch higher and looking at some of the strategic directives that will be taken up. Positioning East African community businesses in Africa and beyond. That's from aspiration to action, basically just building up on our call to action for today. Ladies and gentlemen, to join Dr. Manu Chandaria on stage, please help me welcome Professor Maggie Kigozi, who's the director of Pepsi Uganda, to come up on stage. She's also the president of Business and Professional Women. That's in Kampala, Uganda. So please let's welcome Professor Maggie Kigozi to come up on stage. I know there's a bit of changeover in microphones there. Next panelists, just so that they can also make sure they're mic'd, is Mr. Faustin Mbundu, who's the chairman of the MFK group of companies. See you, Faustin, getting yourself ready to come up. Ladies and gentlemen, also Professor Gibson Kibiki, I know he's on my right, who's Executive Secretary at the East African Health Research and Commission. You can just come up on stage. Yeah, you can appreciate him. Come on, all the panelists who are joining us for this. Last but not least, I see Matthias Watchter, who's getting ready also, getting mic'd up. All right, Matthias is represents the head of Department of Security, Raw Materials in Africa. That's the Federation of German Industries. I'm going to have Lillian make us to us quick announcements and ensure that we all signed up for dinner. And then I'll hand it over to Richard Kamajugo, who's a senior director from Trademark East Africa, to now moderate the panel.
While they are still setting up the mics, I just want to welcome everybody in this room for the dinner. You are all welcome. The Business Excellence Awards Gala Dinner will start at 7 p.m. sharp. We will go through the process very fast so that we finish early enough and release you to go home or to go to your hotel. I also want to welcome you for the cocktail at 5. I think from about 5. This panel ends at around 5. From 5 to 7, we shall have the cocktail. So you are all welcome for the cocktail. We shall give you the direction to the cocktail. It's just upstairs here. And then from the cocktail, we shall come straight to this room again for the dinner. Everybody is welcome. There are some people who did not get the cards. You can pick the card from the reception. If you don't get it, just come. Nobody will be turned back. It is 20th anniversary and we are celebrating. So you are all welcome for the dinner. Karibu sana.